This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut this Redskins video now. As a caveat, I would like to let you guys know that at the moment I'm on my way to being drunk because shout out to my best friend. Bless him for coming through to watch the game. It's funny because I was supposed to do a live stream on Twitch this morning, and then he hit me up. I woke up late, first of all. Then he hit me up and was like, yo, is it okay if I slide through the game? I was like, yeah, sure. He was like, okay, you want anything to drink? I was like, sure, if you want to bring something. He slid through with a bottle of Jim Beam honey, which is very divine if you have not tasted. I highly recommend you get it. It's a great, like, late fall winter drink because, warm it up a little bit. The honey and the alcohol kick, god damn, that's so good. It's good in tea. It's good with Sprite too. Just a drink tip for you guys. But anyway, as you can see, I have to talk about other shit to be calm because now that I'm about to go and talk about this goddamn game, I'm not going to be calm. And that's one of the reasons why I decided, fuck it. I know it's early on a Sunday, but fuck it, I'm going to drink because god damn it, the Redskins. Holy fucking shit. So, all that shit people were talking last week, all hyped how everybody was. Oh, the Redskins had a phenomenal game. Kirk Cousins, spectacular performance in a historic day for the Redskins. I was happy that we won. I was surprised that we won that big, but I knew the Saints defense was horrible. I didn't know they were that bad. That being said, I wasn't taking this shit as an indication that we're like one of the top teams in the NFC East, that we're, really, really there. Yeah, it was a good game to like show some progress because we actually ran the ball. But the problem is, what happens when we play against a good team? We go back to the same bad fucking habits. And that is not running the ball, quarterback making stupid fucking decisions at times. And this week, the offensive line decided, hey, we're not going to block anymore. Where they started to show a little bit of progress by not having too much pressure on the quarterback. Today, all the pressure came. All the fucking pressure came out of everywhere. People were meeting each other at the quarterback. It was insane. So, Redskins fall to the Carolina Panthers 44-16. Don't let that 16 fool you. The last two came because at the end of the game, Carolina's punter decided to run around in the back of the end zone and take a safety eventually when somebody finally got to him. By the way, that's fucking safety. I know I'm starting at the end, but that fucking safety is like kind of a picture of just how fucked up shit is with this organization. So, 28 seconds left on the clock. They took a penalty to be drawn further back by the goal line. Then they snapped the ball for the punt. And the kicker runs to the back of the end zone. It's just like running around. He ran around that bitch for fucking, 16 seconds? No Redskin came near him. It was like at first nobody really tried. And then when somebody tried, he got blew the fuck up. And everybody else was just like struggling to get to the kick. It's like, wait, they're giving you guys 2 points. You can't get to the fucking the fucking punter fast enough to get the 2 points that they're giving you? What in the fuck? But that's just the end of the game. Let's go from the beginning. So first of all, it started out like kind of weird with the kicker slipping on the initial kickoff and giving the Panthers a good field position, but the defense did a good job of stopping them on that drive. And then we had a solid first drive. Nickelback slipped. Deshaun Jackson, with his speed, there was no way that you could get. First of all, the Nickelback didn't just slip. He got shook out of his shoes and then fell. Deshaun Jackson put a great double move on him, got open, touchdown. It's like, okay, cool. But then the Panthers come right back and march down the field, get the touchdown. All right, cool. We pretty much come back with a blow with Andre Robinson, an Andre Roberts. I said Robinson. Andre Roberts sighting. Rare as that. Another player that must be on Gruden's shit list because he was deactivated for a couple of games. He ran back the kickoff, got the touchdown. I was like, all right. So this is an interesting, exciting first quarter. Panthers come back, score. After that, it's all fucking downhill. Offenses couldn't do shit. We didn't run the ball. I'm looking at the stats right now. Collectively, as a team, we ran the ball, 12 times. 12 times for fucking 14 yards. And that's not counting the, numerous sacks, because if I counted the sacks in there, it'll probably be worse. Let me scroll down and see the net rushing yards. Net rushing yards was 14 yards. So, okay, cool. 14 net fucking rushing yards. Awesome. Just fucking shitty. And I forgot the sacks count towards the pass. We had a net 186 yards as a team. 172 net yards passing. Oh, fucking great. Fucking great. Anyway, after that, it was just ridiculous. Corners couldn't cover receivers. We blew fucking huge tackles. James Stewart went off 21 carries, 102 yards. We were just missing tackles. It was a couple of times where he ran right into the middle of the defense, and it was a pile up, and he just broke through the fucking pile and just would gash us. I'm like, could you tackle this motherfucker? What is going on? And then, of course, Kirk Cousins doing the Kirk Cousins thing. He was 22 for 30. That's deceptive because this motherfucker was missing passes all over the place. Thankfully, he missed some of those passes because some of them were scary. They were really scary. The one interception that he did get probably was one of the better passes he made, sadly. And it's funny because, again, you have the commentators hyping him, and then they bringing up the whole thing about shouldn't he be signed to a long-term deal? Really? Motherfuckers. I might do a separate video. Let me know if you want me to do a separate video on that, because, whoo, that conversation. Anyway, so it was just ridiculous. Cam Newton never had 4 passing touchdowns in a game in his career. He had 4 fucking touchdowns in the first half. Ended with 5 passing touchdowns. Was sacked for pretty much the remainder of the fourth quarter. The whole fourth quarter almost. Ridiculous. I mean, it was bad. It was really, really bad. But it shows you that as confident as people were in the Redskins against a horrible defense, again, I will remind you, the Saints was a god-fucking awful defense. Do not celebrate us when we do well against teams that we should do well, because with our talent, we should beat a horrible fucking defense. Same thing that I said when it came to the Tampa win. Don't fucking get overhyped. What happened? Go to New England, and yeah, the score may have looked kind of close. New England whipped our ass. Same thing here. We get against a comparable team, we get our ass fucking whipped. God damn it. It's fucking ridiculous. So now, every game that Kirk Cousins has thrown an interception, he's lost this year. I think he's still stuck at 6 career wins. Awesome, but he has to be closing in on 20 losses for a career. I honestly think so. I honestly think that if he's not surpassed the 20 loss point in his career, he's soon to hit it and go way past it. So, yeah, and this is the guy who everybody keeps saying we need to sign for a long term. He still hasn't beaten RG3's passer rating for a career yet. Yet he's a much better quarterback than RG3. Really. So yeah, another fucking disappointing loss. It's okay because this fucking Jim Beam is awesome. Thank God it's here because it comforts me right now. But anyway, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.